I give to you the Mantastic Four.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Mantastic Four podcast. This week, we have a special guest. I know him as Local Light Skin for those of you guys who are on TikTok, man. But give it up for Mr. Chad Franklin. What's up, man?
What's up, guys? I'm proud to be part of the Mantastic Four, Mantastic 5 right now. And I salute all you guys out there because, all this out here on this, this panel say things that piss off a lot of people. We take all the heat and come back in the next day and do it again. FLCS.
Yeah, shoot. Hey, which by the way, Disney, I don't know what y'all's problem is. Y'all better stop messing with us, Disney. Man, didn't we just get what was that whole thing with Disney? We didn't get sued by Disney.
We got
a warning.
We got a DMCA takedown notice for Spider Guy's merch.
Yeah. Good old Spider Guy.
Wow. Interesting. Wait. They came after you? Like Disney actually came after you?
Intellectual property rights, bro. You gotta love that.
Wow. Usually I would think they're not going to come after you till you get big enough to you're making too much money. But is that they really came? That's interesting.
I think it's because low key, I'm kind of all over the internet and different collages of episodes.
Yeah.
And because of that, they probably got wind of me. Somebody, I don't know.
Okay.
Some of my videos on Facebook have 2 million views. So
oh wow.
Who knows who saw that from Disney and they're like, hey, there's a guy that by the way is selling your shirts, and they probably just said something. That's probably what it was.
Okay, yeah. Once you start going viral on Facebook, yeah, you're gonna get known pretty quick.
The funny thing is when we hired an artist to do the artwork for Mantastic Four, and we specifically said okay, do Spider Guy or Spider-Man, but with a hoodie on and street hoodie kind of.
Yeah, but he kind of snatched it from Miles Morales. He didn't put any real creativity in it. He just kind of mimicked it. Sure. I've had a guy come up to me actually. This guy, he's like, I want to be your graphics designer. I was like, okay. And he's been decaling a lot of my stuff and making it more unique. So that's what I've been doing since the whole Disney debacle.
Yeah, that's the only way around it.
Only way.
Hey, Mickey Mouse, if you want a box, we can go any day, man. I'm ready. Been training.
Disney's got way too much money, J-Rod. They're going to kill us all.
I'm telling you. All right. Let's get this party started, man. I'm going to kick it off with the first question. So, can I call you Local Light Skin Chad Franklin? What do you prefer?
I prefer just anything but my government name because last time when I got canceled back in January, they found my government name and started writing reviews on all my businesses. I had to start over.
What?
Wow,
damn, dude.
That's something, man. But we were talking before the show, and you said that you were. I saw you in an Austin Dunham vlog, man.
That's correct.
You said that you were over there in Miami. You were there. You in Austin be smashing some chicks in Miami. So what's Austin Dunham like, man? Because he's a big YouTuber. He's a big content creator. Have you worked with him? Have you done other things other than smash chicks with him, or what's he like?
Yeah. So what happened is back when I was a bit more flagrant on TikTok, I was saying the B word every single TikTok video because I wanted to gain the most attention, and that's how you do it, just by being authentic. Because everyone on the internet is so scared to piss people off. So the fact that I was running right at pissing people off head on, I grew quick, and Austin followed me. Here's the thing though, Austin on TikTok, he does thirst traps, right? So I saw official Austin Dunham, blue check mark, followed you. I get to his page. Okay, fly black dude. He's making thirst traps, but something tells me to follow him. Just follow him back. So I followed him back. 4 weeks, I think a couple weeks later on YouTube, it says Austin Dunham and the Red Pill Avengers take Miami. I'm like, whoa, he's connected to all the dudes. He's connected to Steph. Steph is cold, FedEx, all the other Red Pill TikTokers, the black dudes.
Oh yeah, I saw that video.
Yeah. They're all connected. They're all yes. Okay, so my birthday was 4 months later, and I said, hey, I messaged him on. First, I had him on my podcast. I was like, hey man, I see you kick Red Pill game. I didn't know that. You should come on my podcast. He came on without being bougie about, oh well, what's the pay like, or we talked to my he was just come on, no Hollywood stuff, right? He came on, we chopped it up, we definitely caught a vibe, and then I was like, hey, I know you live in Orlando. Orlando's 3 hours away from Miami. if you want, come out for my birthday and we'll hang out, get Airbnb together and just kick it. And he did. And, I don't know. I felt the need to prove myself in a way, because I feel like if you're going to be on YouTube and TikTok kicking game, and you go to a club or a bar and just a wallflower, just not talking to a soul. It's like, damn, like out here preaching to dudes to shoot their shot and be confident. You're just sitting there doing nothing. So I approached a group of 3 girls, and one was with the boy. This is good. One was with a guy. 2 were free. I approached the Latina, and I thought Austin would take the white chick. Austin, since he has like 500,000 followers, a lot of girls DM him. So he's kind of jaded. He's like, I'm good. I don't need to talk to nobody. The girl with the guy next to her gave the guy the drink. So he was holding 2 drinks, and she walked up to Austin in front of him. Wow. And the guy's sitting there with 2 drinks, like this, right? She saw it. And first they're talking like maybe this far away, then this far, then this close. Then all of a sudden they're like hip to hip, damn near dancing with each other. The guy's sitting there with 2 drinks, just like this, like, oh, that's awkward, right? And then next day you say, come over in pregame, and they didn't get there till almost 11:30 p.m. Wow. So they knew what time it was, and they didn't bring their 3rd friend, so they definitely knew what time it was. So we just ended up doing that, and that was it.
Damn,
that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Do you ever have you met any of the other Red Pill Avengers? Have you met?
So I'm flying out to Austin this week, and I'm gonna meet up with Steph. I'm meeting up with Steph because I'm gonna be because I'm because basically I'm getting flued out by this content creator who also does dating. But I feel like you guys I'm not sure if you guys would like him. He's very corporate. He's like, how long should the talking stage last? He's very like, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Like, I mean,
very robotic.
Yeah. All of you guys, like, women have no use after 30. Like y'all just say it and just take whatever comes with it. Well, he's flying me out, cool dude. And I'm doing content for him. And then I hit up Austin to hit up Steph and say, hey, yo, tell Steph his IG needs some work. I'm gonna be out there with my camera gear. Let's make some content.
Steph follows me actually. I message him a little bit here and there.
Hey, yeah. Can someone tell Steph stop leaving me on red? I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting tired of it every day.
That's funny. Hey, one day, hey, keep grinding, bro. As you grow, we have no chance but to acknowledge you. Honestly.
For sure. Man, cool. Awesome story, man. Black Spider got advice. You have a question?
Yeah, so my bro Defunded, man. What made you come up with the name Defund Simping? Like how'd you come up with that?
Yeah, guys. So what made me come up with Defund Simping was during the George Floyd Black Lives Matter protest. As you know, Black Twitter especially, it's always jokes. It can be like someone's dying and they're making a joke about it. So people were saying, defund my child support, defund, like all types of funny shit. I'm like, I gotta join the trend. Like what, like this term defund blank is trending. So I just tweeted defund simping and it got like 30 likes and like 15 retweets. So it's not bad for Twitter. And, when I first started my TikTok, I was like, you know what? Let's go with that. Let's rock with defund simping. And it's cool because like you read my name and you already know what I'm about, you know? So the brand, like you already know what you're about to get into just by the name, which is crazy because actually it's not true for some girls. A lot of times girls come up to me, your TikToks are so stupid. It doesn't teach men how to have meaningful relationships with women like marriage. I'm like, do you know the name of my channel? It's defund simping, like not like defund marriage court. Like it's like what I don't get why you think that I'm trying to teach men how to get married. It's like, dude, these kids are 18 to 24 in college trying to get freaking laid. And most of the time girls give horrible advice to men. Like be yourself, be super nice to me and buy me this and buy me that. And guys buy into it and then they get screwed.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like my channel name it's pretty cool because it tells people off the bat what I'm about.
It's a good name, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
That's what's up.
Chuck? I think it's Chuck's turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Fred Shanklin.
All right.
As your Instagram has led me to believe.
Yes, sir.
Give me a little bit of history and what brought you to the red pill. Like just.
Yeah. Okay. I got you, Chuck. I got you, Chuck. All right. So
along with which hairstyle got you laid the most?
Okay. 2 questions. I got you, Chuck.
Second part.
Got you. So first question is RP. What got you into it? So all of high school, I was just always the friend zone guy, right? And I pursue, text every day, compliment every day, show reassurance, all the things girls talk about in movies, songs, what they tweet. I just wrote that down and just not really, but mentally wrote it down and did it. And they were showing good interest in the beginning, like the first month. But after that, they got bored. They said, "Oh, I think we're better off as friends." And since I was a lot more, I wasn't authentic. That's the biggest thing. When you're in the friend zone, you're not being authentic because you want her romantically, but you're so scared of like the what if I tell her to fuck off. So I stay in the friend zone. And here's the biggest contradiction. They told me they wish more guys were like me while shaming the men they were sleeping with.
Wow.
They're telling me Chuck's this big a-hole. He's this horrible guy, but yet you sleep with him every weekend. But I'm this great guy and I'm your homeboy. I'm your friend. Like things aren't adding up. Right. And what happens is, when I talk to these girls who I thought were my friends, right? Oh, like I'm starting, I'm gonna maybe take advice from Andrew. He's a guy that smashed a lot of girls in my high school. Oh, don't take advice from him. He's this, he's that. You're so great. Like if you just be yourself and stay yourself, like you're going to be the most successful in the end. Right. And I bought into it. And my last and final straw, I'm 22, 23 years old. I'm getting much better with women, but yet I thought this was my issue. When I didn't like a chick, game was good. When I liked a chick, game was horrible. Right. Because when I wanted to hook up with a chick, I was on my game. Right. When I liked a girl, I was, rip my heart on my chest. Here it is. Here, right here, and I thought that's how you're supposed to do it. So then I met this chick. I'll keep this brief because it's a long story.
We got to fill up an hour. It's cool. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm learning from this and I feel like I've heard it from the other side.
Yeah. So, this chick went to UCSB, Santa Barbara, right? She was in my town for spring break. She was in my Tinder radius of like 15 miles. I saw her and in the songs, if you guys saw her, you'd be like, oh, fuck, dude, this chick is smoke show. So I swiped right. But then I was like, you know what? I have a feeling we're not going to match. Go to her IG, like 2 photos. She likes 2 photos back, DM back and forth. She's being more flirty with me. Oh, you're cute. Like, where are you from? Like, I'm like, oh, easy. Got this easy. And then I get her number. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Good. How are you? And then left on deliver the whole day. I'm like, oh God, whatever. She gets one more shot. Text next day. Oh my God, I'm sorry. So busy, blah, blah, blah. Okay. How about today? No response. All right. She's done. She's cut. Then she DMs me like a week later. Oh my gosh. I want to get to know you. I'm so sorry. We FaceTime that night for like almost 2.5 hours. Right.
Wow.
Now this conversation went like incredibly smooth. Like no, do you like breadsticks or what are you up to today? Just straight flow of conversation from, talking about fashion and talking about sports and talking about like everything. So we and her started really, get to like each other a lot to the point where she's calling me unannounced with no makeup on her bed, like really messing with me. So long story short, after like 4 months of that, right? 4 months of this talking her back and forth. Now, mind you, Santa Barbara is like 5 hours from me. So it's a bit of a drive. She says, hey, I'm coming to LA. We should meet up. We meet up. We sit down at the restaurant. She's a fat hickey on her neck.
Wow.
Now, it's like this. I know what you guys are thinking, but she's single. I get it. Was I hooking up with chicks while talking to her? Yes. But to show up with just right here, big fat hickey on her neck, it shows zero respect for me. It's just a respect thing. I don't think there was respect there. And so I texted her the next day because I didn't feel like arguing with her that day. I just kind of want to enjoy myself, I texted her, hey, I don't appreciate you showing up to dinner with a hickey. I didn't ask her, did you have one? I said, no, I don't appreciate it. She goes, what hickey? I said, okay, do me a favor. The makeup's probably off. Take a picture of her neck and send it to me. Left on red. Haven't spoke to her since.
Wow.
After like 4 or 5 months of talking to her, one argument, Chuck. Like, sorry, not Chuck Cohout, like just like just tossed to the side. And I'm like, the fact that she can just go, okay, next. That was okay. I needed to figure out relationship dynamics. I needed to figure out because this feeling of really emotionally investing into somebody and just to get chucked to the side of the road like it was nothing, like no closure, no I mess, just bye.
Yeah.
That can RP anybody. So my friend, it's crazy how this the timing of this. A week later, I get in the car and my friend goes, "Do you know who AMS is?" I'm like, "No, who's AMS?" He puts it on. AMS is like, "No fucking validation. What I tell y'all about that?" Right? I'm like, wait, no validation. Wait, and it just keeps going. Like, don't compliment women. Like, don't compliment women. Like, all these things he's saying is just like, my brain is just doing
unwiring,
dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, whoa. I start and I act like I'm not even listening because obviously all men think they know women. All men think they're the ladies' man. So I want to act like, oh, I don't need no AMS. Like, I'm good. Meanwhile, I'm like taking notes, go to his page the next day and just start binge watching. And then I started to see my game and everything increase. Instead of me proving myself to women, I have women prove themselves to me. And that's been the best, 180 for me.
Nice, man.
Wow.
Yeah, Christ.
That's
I would have
what's
been
up.
like, yo, you got a hickey on the front of your neck. I'm going to have to hit that from the back. It's nasty.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Gotta
You're
love
gonna have
Chuck.
you're gonna have to put a paper bag over your head. We can't do this today.
And to answer Chuck's second question, I only had the short hair for like 4 months, 5 months. So definitely long hair is winning. But I'll get back to you when after like a year of this.
We need some statistics.
Yeah, exactly. We need stats. Yes, sir.
That's what's up, man. Because back in high school, I used to be the friend zone guy too.
Yeah,
I used to be that guy too.
Same here.
It's crazy because a lot of women out here are literally gonna give these dudes bad advice, and they'll literally be sleeping with the men that they're complaining about. It's crazy. Yeah, because when I was like a sophomore in high school, like I told you, I was the friend zone dude, and I started advice from this dude that was smashing like the whole school. And his girl was like, no, don't take advice from him. I'm like, what you talking about? I just saw you give him a blowjob under the bleachers at the game Friday night. What you mean don't take advice from him? He's doing something right. But
they don't want you to know their weaknesses. That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just, oh man, it's crazy, man. You just gotta connect with the right people.
I'm not saying I was like the definition of fucking perfection over here in high school, but I was definitely like tagging 3 chicks in one day guy. And the girls would definitely tell like the friend zone dudes not to fucking listen to me. I'm an asshole. But I was really good at being an asshole. It's like a gift.
Yeah, so Chuck, I would consider a guy like you, at least for my opinion, a natural. I feel like guys either get RP'd through heartbreak or they get RP'd from seeing things around them,
Yeah, I mean, no, I've totally had my like chest ripped open and have girl shit inside my heart too.
Okay.
That adds to it. But I mean, that's Christ. Pussy's like my drug of choice. Let's just.
We talked about this before on one of the other podcasts though about Chuck. Chuck like didn't even know red pill existed, but he was just being what he is. And then when he found us, it's like, man, I didn't even know red pill was a thing. I was just doing my.
There are others out there.
It's true, man. I feel like Chuck just naturally got it. And that I can't talk. Chuck was the person that I wanted to be in high school, but didn't come naturally. It just didn't come naturally. I had to like legit try. And now I wouldn't say I'm an asshole. I would just say I just don't tolerate disrespect. So if I DM a really pretty girl and we're going back and forth, hey, what's your availability? Work, school. I don't know. Okay. Well, when you know, let me know. Goodbye forever. Right.
There you go.
I wasn't an asshole or anything like that.
That's how you got to do it.
I just said, okay. Go ahead.
That's how you got to do it, man. That's how you got to do it. It's like she's right. It's like dating in 2021. It's either she likes you or she doesn't. And you set up a date, and if she goes, oh well, I got this going on, then all right. It's not.
Well,
if
you look at the dating
low interest. Yeah.
Oh, if you look at the dating stats, like it's just a fact. Like if you look at the OkCupid data, it's just girls either find you either attractive or they don't. Men, we kind of like we rate each one. Like we'll sleep with either or, if just to have some fun, just to release some stress. But girls, it's like either yes or no, just off data alone.
And the funny thing about the dating apps too, I heard women swipe right on Tinder 5% of the time, while men swipe 54% of the time.
Yep,
right?
we have to swipe like 1,000 more times just to get one, and they can get anything. It's wild.
You got to pay too. You got to pay too to get more matches as well. It's just like, why do I got to pay just to see a bunch of
Yeah, they,
And also, guys, Tinder is 80% men and 20% women.
And you wonder why I built the sales funnel.
Yeah.
That's why I found myself swiping left all the damn. I was like, what what the heck is this going?
And another thing Tinder does to guys, which is unfortunate, and this came from Jordan Peterson, is that Tinder doesn't notify you when a girl swipes left on you. So you never really know you're getting rejected. And I feel like men need to face rejection a lot. And I feel like since Chuck is in real estate, you're going to get a lot of rejections, right? And all I need is that one yes to get that $15,000, $20,000 commission check. So for me, when a girl says no, here's the thing. I know I'm attractive enough. I know I'm tall enough. If you say no, it's because I'm not your type, or you don't have your contacts in. You probably didn't wear your glasses like Jay Root. She wasn't wearing her glasses. She couldn't see me. So don't take it personally. If anything, I'm over here building an empire, and if you want to be a part of it, that's fine. That is totally okay. So I don't take rejection personally. But a lot of men, their biggest fear is getting rejected, and it's like, dude, why are you taking it so personally? I think the person who has the most missed shots in the NBA is Kobe Bryant. And he's one of the best, greatest basketball players of all time, but he missed the most, right? So guys think, oh, Chad, you press every girl. I don't. I get more girls than because I shoot more shots.
Every shot you don't take, you miss.
Facts,
yeah, Kobe was always in the gym shooting shots, and he said that he would shoot 1,000 shots to get that one shot look like magic. And that's just a fact. With anything, honestly, consistency and hard work. I do this shit every single day. People are like, "Oh my God, you've got clout." It's like, you don't understand, man. You don't understand being shut down, banned, people making fun of you, all the hate mail, and just constantly going through it until that one day you get that shot and it shoots you back up and falling back down and just getting back up again. People don't understand that, man. They don't want to go through that struggle.
You just got to tell them, look, I'd quit, but then I'd be like you.
Yeah, man. Dude, I was at work yesterday, and some girl came up to me. She's like, oh my God, you're on TikTok. You got clout on TikTok. I'm like, you don't even know. You don't even want to know what it takes.
Seriously, they don't, man.
You don't even know. I tell her, even though I haven't been banned yet, you don't even know what it takes. You don't even know.
We'll get you there.
We'll get you banned soon.
Yeah. So funny thing about getting banned. So they almost tried to get rid of me once, like 4 months ago. I appealed my account. They got back. But this last 3 weeks, they've been banning me for a week at a time. Because here's the thing about TikTok. Even if you get a community guideline, if you appeal it, get it, removed, it still counts as a guideline, even if you appeal it. So I got off. I got kicked off for a week. Posted a video. Then I went back to a video I posted 3 months ago for sexual nudity. And I was just in, sweatpants. Appealed it. Our fault. We didn't mean to appeal it. So we didn't mean to community guideline you. And then I got banned again for another 7 days. So I'm on timeout. I'm on timeout again until Tuesday.
I just got out of one yesterday. And so you appeal it, they restore the video, but they're like, oh, but since you've had so many violations, you are still banned for a week. And you're like, what the fuck, dude? Like, yeah.
So annoying.
TikTok is the most annoying platform.
I'm on my 8th account right now.
8th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, dude. Hey, man, props to you, bro. Like, honestly, after 3, I probably convert straight to, I don't know if I go 8 times, bro. Absolutely to you.
I mean, I'm on every single platform there is to exist on making videos now. But I just treat TikTok now, since I get banned so much, I treat it as like a funnel for just views. I'm more on Instagram and YouTube now. But, when I had 350,000 followers and then they just shut me down, I was like, all right, buddy, I'm not going to focus much on you. But
anytime Black Spider guy gets banned, his growth, as soon as he makes a new account, his growth is just amazing. He'll make his 5th account. What, 100 and something thousand? So he in 3 hours?
Yeah.
On his 5th
it
account?
took me a month. It took me a month.
Bro, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I'm at work yesterday. I'm looking, the Beatles, they made an account on TikTok. I'm like, 2 of them are dead, and they already got 135,000 followers. I'm like, how is this even possible? 2 of you are dead. This ain't even right.
Crazy. Yeah, it shows, man. Go on.
I was going to say Spider Guy. I mean, his stuff is just so controversial, though. And the controversy creates clicks. So his stuff grows really fast.
The shock value.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, here, man, here's my new account. Bam, 20,000 in 3 minutes. I'm like, hey. Shoot.
Yeah, I feel like it just goes to show when you make content that people really resonate with, you can get banned over and over again. You can still create a platform. Like
Because the people never leave.
Because didn't Alex Jones get kicked off of like YouTube, but he created his own network somewhere, and he's still popping.
He already had his own network at the time, but they were using a lot of YouTube, and they had like 4 or 5 channels going at once, and then YouTube just took them down from and then and the thing is with big tech like that is they get together with like Facebook and all the other players, and they're like, take him down. And they all just fucking shut him down at once. And so, so Alex Jones like started going around to like different podcasts, you know, like Joe Rogan and stuff. And it was like, hey, follow me on my own platform. And he's still going. Yeah. Can't
Salute,
stop the man.
Yeah. Freedom of speech is dead.
That's right. Paul, do you have a question for Defund Simping?
Yeah, man. So you've mentioned the Red Pill Avengers and AMS.
Yeah, all them guys. Yeah,
a lot of like content creators. Have you read any books on this stuff?
Absolutely, yeah. So I'm reading Richard Cooper's book, Unplugged Alpha.
That is the best Red Pill book out there, in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah.
Over Rational Male.
Yes.
I want to back him up on that.
Yeah, because and this is why. And I actually had. Do you follow Rule Zero? Rule Zero.
Rule then Zero?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I've heard of him, no.
So Rule Zero it's a panel like this, and it's got like Rollo Tomassi and Rich Cooper and a bunch of other.
Oh, I think I've seen that. I've seen that. Okay.
Yeah. So I just had one of those guys on, Paul Benjamin, from Apex Mindset, and I was talking with him about it, and the reason why I think that it's better than Rational Male is like Rational Male it's really a praxeology. It's not a prescription, right? It's like, this is how women are. But it doesn't tell you how to deal with it. Now, Unplugged Alpha, he basically says a lot of the same things that Rollo Tomassi says, but he goes, this is how you deal with it. He tells you like how to set up a dating profile. He's like, you need to go to the gym. You need to exercise. You need to improve yourself.
A motorcycle.
Yeah, you need to ride a motorcycle. He has a whole chapter on like not dating single moms, which I think is hilarious. And then
I think that's more good for middle-aged guys, because most guys are into single moms at 19, 20, 21 as much as a 35-year-old.
Yeah, so like I'm a single dad myself, and I'm in my 40s. So like single moms for me totally cool, because they also don't want to have kids anymore. It's like it just works out as long as you just don't parent each other's kids. Yeah, it can work out. But there's no reason why young guys in their 20s, late teens and stuff should even be thinking about dating single moms.
Yeah, true.
No,
there's no fucking reason for that. So, but
they have snacks and they can teach you things.
There's another pro tip.
Pro tip. Yes. So I mean, I think Rich's book, it tells men how to navigate those waters, whereas Rational Male really does it, with the exception of maybe the iron rules, but so
I didn't finish it, man, because I'm juggling that book, because I always like to juggle both, like juggle one Red Pill book and one like life book. So it's not all I'm doing is reading about chicks. So reading the book called Mindset. It's a very popular book. It's by some like PhD psychologist, and then Richard Cooper's book, just kind of balance things out. Oh, there goes my setup.
Oh,
it's okay. We can hear you though.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I understand, but okay. Anyway,
but he was the best looking one. How are we going to get chicks to watch us now?
Yeah, he's the eye candy. Come on.
Jared, look pouty. Come on.
It's okay, man. To the people out there, we're having technical difficulties, but our bro is still here.
Yeah, we still here, guys. We're still here.
He's still going. Cool, man.
He's an EOS webcam.
We're back, guys. We're back.
Man. So I always tell people in my videos now that 2022 is coming, man. A couple more months of 2022. So what do you think is the number one thing men need to improve for the new year?
Got you. One thing I feel like all men should do is get a crazy amount of confidence. I feel like confidence is your foundation. Game is your house. Okay. If you go up to a chick with game, she shits head. Okay, let's scenario. Walk up to a chick, hey lady, hey, how's it going? Real good. Oh, like, do you always wear that shirt? This one, yeah, and you break because you're not confident, right? I go, this shirt, yeah, about 100 of them. What's up, right? Because no girl can tell me shit. Like, girl, I made 2 businesses. Sorry, I have 2 hobbies: talking about chicks and being a videographer. I made both of those into businesses that do well. I turn my hobbies into paychecks. What have you done? You work out for your receptionist. You pick up the phone and go, yes, she's available at 4. You can't tell me shit. So I have that super high level of confidence. So I feel like men should, I'm not saying avoid game. I'm not saying that. I'm saying is if you have solid confidence, you won't really need as much game. I know friends who've been slaying chicks since they're 14, don't know about the red pill, never heard about it, but they're confident and that's all they need.
The natural red pill people.
The natural guys. Like, for example, Chuck came out the womb, red hair, no soul, didn't matter. Confident.
Sometimes you just got to walk right up to these chicks and tell them, listen, you know what you need? A heaping helping of USDA certified grade A Chuck.
Facts.
It works. Just let me know when it hurts. Not that I'm going to stop or care. I'd just like to know.
Jesus Lord. That's fantastic, though.
It works.
Oh,
I wish it didn't.
But it works.
Whose turn is it now?
Wow. It's Black Spider Guy.
What? Oh, Jay was just talking. Yeah, Spider Guy.
Yeah.
So, bro, I have a question, man. I looked at your YouTube, bro. I think it was at 4,000 followers. And I haven't looked at you on TikTok because again, I have a guy working on TikTok for me. But how come your following on YouTube is like 4,000? I thought you had way more. And since they've taken you down, how is your growth on TikTok now? Because
as you can see, they lost me again. I don't know what's going on, but you hear me anyway. I do my absolute best to post. Here we go. I do my absolute best to post my podcast to TikTok to get people to go watch it on YouTube and subscribe. I guess that's one thing that I haven't been as good at. And I also feel like I could do a lot better by talking about it more, by, doing more posts, talking about more on my Instagram story, on my Defund Simping Instagram page.
I got to follow you on Instagram, man.
Yeah. I'm so curious, Black Spider Guy, what's your following on YouTube like?
So my following on YouTube, I have 1,427 people on YouTube. Recently started it about 3 months ago. I've got a good community of people. One video that I made is at 46,000 views. That's like my highest one, and it's just a quick snippet of a woman talking about kids and stuff. But YouTube growth has been steady. I have everything on automatic. People come, people message, people comment. I don't really talk about my YouTube too much. I do have it in my link tree, but Instagram for me has become my new home. I have a very big following on there.
How big?
And it's almost 4,000.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and I've got Steph following me. I've been talking to other people from like different states and countries, and my growth on Instagram has just been phenomenal. I don't know about my TikTok because I don't really care about it anymore. I do have my guy working on that, and he informs me on what's going on. I think it's at 3,000 or whatever. I don't really care about TikTok, but just Instagram has become my new home, and I think Instagram is better because of they have like better like guidelines, better community guidelines. That it's a little harder to get banned on Instagram than it is to get banned on TikTok.
So true.
And that's just the way it is. And I've been like working with different content creators, not just my bros here, but like multitudes of people. And like I've just been going on show after show and just doing interviews as much as I can, and it's been helping a lot.
Hey, that's good, man. What's I guess is your best interview so far you've done with like the biggest content creator?
So today actually I had an interview with King Afi.
Okay.
And King Afi has 17,000 followers on Instagram, and then he's got over 1 million. He's like what 200,000 on YouTube, I think.
That's dope, man.
And we just had an interview today. He said he's going to post that video up today, and he said that he had technical difficulties when we did do the interview,
Got you.
So tomorrow he said he's willing to be on my Instagram and I'm going to interview him. Since he's got 17,000 followers on Instagram, that'll be good clout for me, good clout for him.
Yeah, I got Elliot Hulse and Bulldog Mindset, and I'm working on Sterling Cooper.
Nice, bro. I really want to get Steph, honestly, because Steph follows me. Steph responds to me sometimes, and he even likes some of my stuff.
Yeah,
because I do edits with his voice and his pictures sometimes. But
nice.
yeah, I've just been honestly just going as hard as I can. Anybody that asks for an interview, I check to see how big their following
It's
is.
beneficial.
Yeah, I try to make it beneficial. Right, that's all. Just the goal.
I got a question for the panel. We can all kind of, too much light. Hold on. Question for the panel. You guys can go around answering it. What is one thing, a tip you can give to guys out there on a first date?
Oh, I'll go first. Don't pay too much.
Yeah, guys.
Don't pay too much.
I feel like take what you make an hour, times it by 2, and that's like your tops.
Oh yeah.
That's right. And if she wants to change the place of the date last minute, don't do it. Don't do it.
I feel that.
I'll go next, I guess. Don't be afraid to bring up conversations about things that normally wouldn't be said. I've come to find that I feel like girls already have a preset of like things they expect out of a guy to say. And if you say the things that they don't normally expect, like that changes the dynamic completely. And especially when like you're just serious about it. Like I had a girl one time, I was on a date with her and she was just like talking about something and I was like, those shoes look kind of weird on you. And she was like, what? Like I just completely, I was just like, they just look kind of weird. And she was like, what? I bought them yesterday. Like I've learned that just kind of like 180ing the whole entire conversation just to see how she reacts. It's fun for me, but also,
I feel like that's more of like a neg, right? Like in the pickup community, like it's a neg. Like you kind of make a comment because most girls are used to being praised by men. So when you throw a little jab at them, it messes with their ego and their insecurities. And I was watching a video. I was on my For You page from Chuck. He was like, best way to deal with a hard girl is to be cold hearted. FLCS.
no, but pretty much, yeah, like don't be afraid to say something and then have her leave. Don't even be afraid that she's going to leave.
Yeah.
Right. Because like you were saying, like that whole be yourself thing, a lot of guys will be themselves, but be themselves in a nice way. It's like, bro, just don't care. Have a good time. And if she leaves, who cares? You get a good meal. Like it's not free, but you'll have a good meal and go outside and talk to the next chick. Like, don't be afraid of her leaving, man. Like there's too many out there.
Check in. Yeah.
I guess it would be Chuck's turn.
Christ, there's so many. And like, I'm tempted to say some canned bullshit like push for the no, but honestly, like just the only one that's going on the first date should be the girl. It should be the same fucking date, canned, scripted over and over and over and over. You should have been on that same fucking date like 1,000 times.
Yeah, facts.
They don't even get a new location. They get the same everything is scripted to the point of where like to get to that point, you should just be able to hand that off and have somebody like text and type that entire conversation. Then I take them all through the same full question. So I mean, same date all the time, every time within walking distance or a short drive of your kill zone and push for the no. All the time, every time. I mean, from my wife to like 100 and some odd chicks beforehand, they all got the same date. And you get really good at it after a while. Repetition is like the mother of learning. I mean, I used to do like platform sales as a public speaker, and it was just the same scripted conversation over and over again. And you just mirror and match and watch for buying signs. And I mean, I use the same 4 questions on every date, all the time, every time. It always feels about an hour. And the second that they're like touching your hand or something, it's time to fucking close.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times I wouldn't even pick up the check. They'd be like, "Oh, you're going to pick up the check?" "No, I got another date in 90 minutes. Don't worry about it." "Ha ha ha, you're so funny." "No, really, I do." "Well, whatever. Let's keep going."
Chuck's sales funnel dating strategy is next level.
I really gotta like publish that shit for people.
I would say the biggest thing for me, the biggest game changer for me when it came to dating was always going for a kiss. And
let's talk about that. Let's go.
Because I mean, so when I figured this stuff out before I started diving into like these books and learning about this stuff, but I had a date the last time I ended up on the dating circuit. after, this 4.5-year relationship, the chick broke my heart, got back on the dating circuit. I had this date with this absolute smoke show of a chick, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And, at the end of the day, I gave her a hug and got in my car and went home. And she texted me saying, I'm really disappointed that you didn't try to kiss me. And I was like, what the fuck? I didn't see any overt signs. And so then after that, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Every time, if I like her, I'm going to go for a kiss. And that has 99.9% of the time works out awesomely. And, it's the ultimate test of interest. It shows confidence, and chicks fucking respond very well to it. And the small amount that don't respond well, it's even then it's not that bad. And you're not to waste your time with them. So that's what I
got you. And that is one thing I disagree with AMS with. He says don't kiss, it's too much validation, which I get it. It probably is.
Yeah.
But the issue is, I want to let this girl know this is a romantic relationship, not your pen pal, not your bud, not your buddy. Because girls love male friends. They love the decisiveness of a man. He can make good decisions. They usually give advice to women that's straight up. They crave male friendship.
They'll take that energy.
They'll take that energy straight. They'll take that masculinity straight from you. Right. So for you I always go for it. Now, if I haven't gone for it when I feel like the date's not going well and I don't feel like to see her again. But if I want to see her again, the date's going well, I always go for it. And if they reject me, well, you're not seeing me again, because I'm not here, because I don't like, I had the coin term. We don't negotiate with terrorists. I'm not going to raise your interest up. If it's not already high, I'll kick rocks.
Yeah.
I don't feel like let me text her for another 2 weeks and offer her a better date on this date. No.
It's all about walking through open doors, True.
You ever just telegraph it and just tell them flat out, now I'm going to kiss you. Hand to the throat.
I haven't said that. I haven't announced it.
That's not my go-to.
It's a rush. I mean, it's like jumping off. Try it. You're going to like it. Trust me. Apparently I'm a natural.
For me, if I feel as if a date did not go well, you know what I do? I just give her a handshake, saying, nice to meet you. I let her stick in my hand, saying, nice to meet you.
Here we go. Easy peasy.
You know what's funny? One time I went on a date with a girl. She picked me up in her car and we drove to a park. And I actually remembered something Chuck told me. And she was annoying me. And I kid you not, I picked her up out of her driver's seat and put her into the passenger side. And we just talked and made out. And it was nice. But I remembered what Chuck told me. And it was something similar to put your hand around her neck and I'm going to kiss you. But I picked her up out of the driver's seat and just moved her over. And it was amazing.
Women like that dominant shit.
Yeah, bro.
Really I've had dates go totally wrong where the chick has showed up, looked nothing like her picture. I flat out told her, look, I'm feeling a little shafted here. You don't really look like your picture. Do you want to just come back and suck my cock? And hoping that they'd run away.
Oh,
now what do I do? Oh, well.
And they said yes.
No, they didn't even say yes. They just dropped to their fucking knees. But
yeah, I've done to go for it too. And not what Chuck did, but I've legit a girl. I always wanted to knock down an older woman, 30, 35, 35 to 40. Say I've done it. And she showed up, not looking like her photos. So thank God we drove separately. And I was like, hey, I'm not really feeling this bar. I'm going to try another bar down the street. It's, 5 blocks down. Got in my car, text her, hey, yo, you're a catfish, blocked her and drove home.
Those older women, they're pretty fun. I like them.
Facts. I was going to say.
I like those. I mean, I have a different take on catfish dates. I feel like, one of the things you talked about is confidence is your foundation. I think that's brilliant.
Yeah.
And one of the things that builds confidence for men is practice. They need to get out there and practice. So I always look at those catfish dates well, fuck it. This was my plan for the night anyway. I'm going to have a drink with this chick. I'm going to practice body language. I'm going to practice bantering. I'm going to practice letting her do 80% of the talking. It's just one drink. And then, okay, well, I got somewhere else to go. And that was it. But it's good practice. And then the next date, it's going to go much better, and you're going to be prepared for that smoke show that you end up going out with.
Well, you're kind of subpar. I don't see this happening again. But how do you feel about a one-night stand? Honestly, I've been doing a lot of cardio. You just fucking stare.
That's dope. I love Chuck, man.
The blunt truth will get you where you need to go sometimes. Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I learned this from
afraid to be that way.
Oh yeah, I learned this from I don't know if you've heard of him, Darius M. He's Darius M. He's and I learned this from him. He says, when you're not being straightforward and direct, you're being passive. And I'm just like, well, that's when I'm just gonna be straightforward and direct.
Yeah, my tip I give guys is kind of what Paul said, is let them do majority of the talking. When I'm out on dates with girls, I always ask them this question: what was one of the worst dates you've been on? And it wasn't, oh, he asked me for a one night stand, like what Chuck said, or it wasn't him pulling out his cock. It was he talked too much. I was just listening to him.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, it's almost consistent. He talked too much. He did this too much. It was too much, right? Mm-hmm. And I tell guys is, you want to sit back and relax and let this girl talk and pick questions from what she said. And for the guys watching, I'll give you an example, right? Okay. You in school? Yeah, I'm studying biology. Ooh, that's biology. It's tough. Now, did you want to do that or your parents want you to do that? My parents do. Oh, wait, what do you want to do? I'll be a vet. Why don't you be a fucking vet? Well, and she starts just going in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Now she's talking about her passions. Now she's talking about what she really wants to do. And you're picking questions from what she's saying and you're listening. And she throws it back to you. Oh, how about you? What do you do? Okay. Yeah, I'm a videographer. And I have a little podcast. Oh, what kind of let her dig. What kind of podcast is it? Oh, we talk about dating. Oh,
I get tired of that though. They start talking too much.
Well, here's the thing. It's like this, guys. Since we talk about relationships and dating, girls don't like that we know game. But here's the thing. I've only had one chick, just one, tell me to fuck off because she found out on my TikTok. The rest have found out about it and don't care. Or if they care, they don't care enough to leave.
They get
only one chick.
Know their weakness.
Only one chick was like, "Yeah, I'll mess with this." I got text saying, "Go on."
No, I'll say, but you probably had more chicks hit you up because they found out about your TikTok.
You know what? No girl.
Because I'm sitting here fucking married and I've got chicks that message me.
Yeah. She messaged you?
Yeah, but you also put out there, Chuck, that you have side chicks and you entertain side chicks. So
I tell them to apply in the comments, but then they DM me. Couldn't follow directions.
Yeah, so, I've never had any girl DM me from TikTok asking me to go out with me.
I don't fucking believe that.
It's true, bro. No girls ever DM me from TikTok saying they want to get with me. Never.
Really?
I've had girls from dating apps, a few, that's rare, but never had a girl say, "Hey, I started TikTok and I want to suck the black off you." Never once.
Really? Wow, that's surprising, bro.
Man.
I got 3 girls in my Instagram right now. 2 are single moms, and one is they're all single moms.
They all want you to hang upside down and pull the fucking mask.
True.
Yeah, they all want that. They all want that fantasy.
Because one girl was like, she's like, "I know you're ripped." I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "What's under that mask? Let me know." And I'm like, "Nah." She's like, "Come on." She's like begging me on Instagram every single day. And you know who you are if you're listening to this.
Everyone knows it costs $1.2 million in Spider Guy's Cash App.
Yeah,
mask. Everyone knows that.
Man.
No one knows.
It'd be crazy. This is one woman at church who watches my TikTok and she's like coming up to me. She's like rubbing my back, touching my arm, and she's married too. Her husband's like right over there. I'm just like, you gotta chill. You gotta chill.
It's the will of the Lord. Come on.
Yeah. So I've never had any chick really DM me from my TikTok. I've had one girl. So this is a good one. As you know, TikTok knows what we like. So as far as women, so they put the chicks on our freaking For You page. I saw the girl, I said, "Shut up, I don't hear a word you have to say." Straight to her profile, Instagram, like 1, like 2, then go back to TikTok and keep scrolling. Go back to my profile. She's like 2 back. Okay. DM, "Hey there. Hey, what's up?" Or "Sup, loser." One of the 3. And then she responds and she goes, "Oh, how'd you find my page?" "Oh, TikTok." She goes, "Okay, cool. What's yours?" I was like,
Uh-oh.
Okay, all right. So here's the thing though. One day I'm gonna have like millions of followers on TikTok. So you can't really hide that. So be authentic, stand on your brand. And I sent her the link. She responded, great stuff. I like it. I'm like, whoa, okay. And we've hooked up a couple times, and I may go see her in where she lives in December. And
okay.
So it's
okay,
like,
bro.
So it's
just own it. Yeah.
Own it, dude.
Some girls,
my current girlfriend, she found my TikTok because she was like Facebook, internet stalking me and shit. And I just about a month into dating, she was just like bringing up stuff that was just oddly specific, just shit that I talk about. No woman's talking about red pill stuff and
exactly
and stuff. And she was just bringing this stuff up, and I'm just like, this is just fucking odd, So I put out a TikTok about it. I go, you ever feel like the women you're dating are stalking you? She texted me like 30 seconds later. Okay, I've got a confession. she saw that video. And we're still going strong. We've been dating for like 6 months now, but she actually loves the content. So
it's important, man, because I feel like guys get the short end of the stick when it comes to dating. Guys are listening to women about dating from women. They're losing out here. They're down 3-0 at halftime. And they come to our page, and that's why I feel like that like another 100 dudes can come on TikTok and kick game and be successful. This niche there needs to be like 100 more of us, maybe. You know what I mean?
They keep trying to shut it down. That's what it is.
Yeah, right. And I've had guys, like DM me saying, man, you've changed my life and all this stuff. Yeah. And they're like, but why are you spreading this out? Like, shouldn't we keep this to ourselves? Like, no, man. The more men that know about this stuff, the happier the world's going to be.
Yes,
that's right. Man.
It saves guys from the black pill. It saves guys from going black pill. Saves guys from going incel. This content gives men a chance to try again, go back into the dating marketplace with a bitch impress me mindset, not other way around, right? Because relationships always work better when a woman is pursuing the validation of the man. Once when the man is pursuing the validation of a woman, it goes south. They get bored. They just don't know how to handle it. Women crave men who they just right out of their reach. Like, and they get up, they dive again right out. That's what they need. They need their emotions stimulated. As far as men, we don't need that as much. Men don't get bored relationships. That's more a female thing.
You know what's funny? Actually, somebody told me, they said, well, the red pill, or the manosphere, they said, there's so many of you guys, like, aren't you worried that somebody else is going to get more popular than you? And I was like, look, man,
care less.
Somebody, just like you like soda, right? If you like soda, you like Pepsi some days, you like Coca-Cola some days, you like, you switch around, maybe you listen to Defund Simping. He's your flavor you like.
Yeah.
You go to Paul, you like his flavor this day. Then you go to Black Spider Guy Advice, and you go to Chuck, and so on. We're different flavors of cola. Some people need to hear it from Chuck's standpoint. And then sometimes some people need to hear it from J. Rud's standpoint and then your standpoint. But at the end of the day, just like you were saying, this niche is still kind of new. We're like the forerunners of this. And it's like, what were you going to say, Paul?
I was going to say, it comes down to success at the end of the day, right? Like what's going to bring you success? Now, I follow a lot of different guys in the space. I read a lot of different books. Now, if I just followed one guy's stuff all the time, like his shit, like some of this stuff might not work for me, but this guy's stuff over here does. And so I like to mix like what works for me together into a bundle.
Right.
And if you try something that I say out and it doesn't work for you, fine. Maybe Defund Simping has something better, Yeah.
And one thing to add to that, Paul, and this is, I know Black Spider Guy and Jay Rude can, probably attest to this as well. For the longest time, I didn't want to hear game from nothing but black people. Right. Like, I'm sorry. It is the longest time. It's like, if you don't really look like me, I don't want to hear it. Like, I want, for example, like I was new to this. Like, who's Rollo Tomasi? A white guy with this gray beard and a beanie. What does he know about chicks? Then you see Richard Cooper, talking like this, guys, you gotta get in the gym. Like, dude, pick the energy up. And you got freaking AMS. Man, we fuck these hoes asleep. I'm like, that's my guy. Like, that's who I want to listen to. Right. Yeah. So it's like,
what's up, fellas?
Like, I need the delivery, like deliveries.
Relatability.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right. For, that I need that relatability. I needed that. And, sometimes Richard Cooper, his energy is just too low. Like, does this guy laugh or smile? Like, it's just this monotonic, all the way through. And I couldn't resonate with that. Then you had Steph is cold. Yeah. This was back when he first started. He was fucking yelling and like face was getting red, the veins popping up the top of his head. Like, you felt that emotion. That's what got people so invested into his content. So
that's right. So
I feel like for the longest time, I was only listening to one style of content. I, branched out, listen to Rolo sometimes, listen to Richard Cooper sometimes. Chuck's on my For You page every day,
My bad.
Yeah. When you think at the end of the day, it's the same content, it's the same message, just different people. You just got to find somebody or, people that you
got to find the flavor that you like.
You got to find the flavor. That's right.
It's funny too.
All right, guys.
I was just going to add one last thing to that.
Yeah, go ahead, Paul.
So AMS, like if you listen to his stuff enough, you can pick out certain things. So my podcast, right? It's sort of surrounded around Corey Wayne's like ideology, Corey Wayne's book. And but if you listen to AMS, you can tell that he's read Corey Wayne's shit,
Of course, yeah.
So you can't it is good to sort of diversify when it comes to the information for sure.
Gotcha. But what were you saying though, J-Rod?
No, I was gonna say we're over an hour. We gotta start.
We got it.
Yeah.
Fucking party.
Yeah, we gotta. Hey, man. But we'll have you on again, Defund Simping, if you'd like.
Yeah, and Chuck's got my number. Paul now has a number. He ran a little group chat. But yeah, I'm always gonna come on, chop it up with you guys, and we got keep helping men out, man. No matter what happens, we guys keep pushing and help the next generation of dudes get better with this stuff. Because once they get better with dating, because a lot of men, as they associate who they are with how many chicks they can get. And I feel like if we help guys with their confidence, which confidence leads to they get better game leads to them getting more chicks, happier men.
Yeah, man, that's the goal, bro.
Sure.
Thanks for being on the show, man.
Yeah, where can people find you online? Because I know we've already mentioned your YouTube channel, stuff like that. But
yeah, so YouTube is Defund Simping. I have my podcast there. I'm now starting to use YouTube Shorts. Try to get because I heard that's helping out. TikTok is also Defund Simping as well. And then I have a personal page. You're trying to see my personal life is Frad FRAD_Shanklin. And lastly is I have a Patreon page where you can get to talk to me. So there's one-on-one coaching. You can get my number and we freaking text. And yeah, if you want more one-on-one help, you can definitely check out Patreon as well.
Nice, man. Thank you so much for being on the show, bro.
My pleasure, guys.
Thank you so much.
Peace.
Thank you, man. Yes. All right, guys. I hope you learned a lot. I know I did. Make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel. We're at 420 something subscribers, guys. Good job. Nice. So make sure that you guys sub to the channel. Buy our merch. All that's going to be in the description. And Disney, quit playing with me, man. And we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Adios.